Good evening, everybody. Hunkering down here. I think the worst is past. If you saw my little message, we just had a severe thunderstorm alert and a tornado warning, something we don't get too often here in the Northeast. So it was to be taken seriously. But as Keith pointed out very astutely, yes, I'm in the basement. So say la vie, right? I'm in the safest spot in the house, but it looks like we're good. It's still pouring out. It's dark out, but the worst part is black. Hey, what's up, Mike? Worst part is past us. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm fine, man. Just figured I'd throw it out there in case we lost power. That's all. Yep, absolutely, man. Thank you for coming in. What's up, Dawn? Yep, safe and sound. All is well. Again, if I just cut out for no reason, it means we lost power. I'm very sorry, but we're going to make every effort to not let that happen. Primarily because of the show, secondarily because I don't want the air conditioning to go off if we start broiling in here. My dad would be thrilled because he's always cold. But anyway, welcome aboard Monday night here. 7 o'clock East Coast. I am going to do some postcard listing. I put in the title. It's funny. I was looking at something earlier today. My friend brought it up to me. Today is the official middle of summer. August 7th represents the middle of summer, like to the day. So we still have half a summer left, even though you see Halloween stuff up in the supermarkets and all that. Give me a break. Halfway through summer. So I figured what better way to celebrate the halfway point of summer than listing some Christmas postcards. That made all the sense in the world to me. I hope it makes sense for you too. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to list some Christmas postcards tonight. I want to get some postcards listed. I listed 24 of them earlier today. It was one of the folders. I had 24 cards left. Got rid of that. I have 50 in the folder queued up for us this evening. Let's see if we can get through those. Yep, I am good. Thanks. Hey, Mark, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. See the lights. Hi, how are you? Welcome to you. Welcome, Mark. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming in. Christmas postcard time, Mark. Twister was an awesome movie. Yeah. No, I think it's a lot of hype, but, because it's so infrequent in this area in the Midwest, I know it's a pretty common thing, but up here you don't see tornado warnings pop up very often at all. But I think we're good. The worst is definitely past. It's just a regular, thunderstorm. I don't know if you'll hear it with this microphone. It's pretty focused in on the voice, but in the background you might hear some thunder. Wouldn't that be exciting? Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Welcome to the show. All right, everybody. So without any further ado, I'm diving in. Again, feel free to comment, questions, concerns, fun stuff, anything you want to do. But I am going to be listing tonight. We're going to get some Christmas postcards up. I have hundreds of them, and I put them all in folders. You'll see all this in a second when I share the screen. And away we go. All right, so welcome aboard. Town just 10 miles east of you got hit with a tornado. Yeah, that's awful. I don't mean to make light of this at all. I'm serious. It's awful, Very, very infrequent up here. Again, all too common in the Midwest. And I think most of them wind up being fairly inconsequential, but every once in a while you see these horror stories of, neighborhoods getting wiped out and people getting hurt and killed. So just wanted to throw that out there. And it was really not about the tornado, but it was about, if I couldn't come on, it was because I lost power. But so far we're good. Let's roll. Let's pull up some screens. Let's do some listing. Christmas postcards, boys and girls. Let me get myself positioned. Okay. We're going to go right into 6-bit. That's the tool I use. I'm sure most people are familiar with it or have used it. If you're not, then you get a chance to look at it. This is what we're dealing with tonight. I mean, I have plenty more, but this is C2, the Christmas folder 2. I just finished the first 50 today, and now we're on C2. So let's take a look at what we have. I'm just going to pull some up in order of how they're posted into 6-bit. And we'll kind of take a look together. Can everybody see all the screens and stuff? Well, my little Jiminy Flip It banner up there might be blocking some stuff. So I'm going to pull that down temporarily. Hold on one second. I just want to give everybody the most real estate possible. Pop. Okay. 6-bit. This way you could see the title with me. There we go. Yeah, exactly. As Mark has proven that this is a valid way of titling your stuff. Postcard 1, postcard 2. If you want to throw Christmas postcard 1, like he said, then that's an option. But here we go. Away we go. We have this guy first. I'm going to have trouble because of the position of my camera. So let me pull the pictures up like this. And then we could all see it collectively. There we go. That looks a lot clearer, right? You're going blind to something. I can't read any of it, but you'll take my word for it. Oh, really? It's pretty much the whole real estate of the screen, Dawn. You must be getting old or something, kiddo. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Try to blow up this. Got a doggy there. Got a doggy. We got, I don't know if that's sister and brother, mother and son. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to see. Little house in the background. It's kind of more a winter scene than anything else. You got some holly on the Merry, right? On the M. Let's take a look at the back. It's a tuck postcard. Yay. It doesn't look to be embossed though, right? You don't see anything on the back. Well, actually down here, that could be some embossing. It's just a small font in 6-bit, not to worry. Okay, no problem. Mark, 60 years ago, while you were just a baby, we were living on the outskirts of Chicago and had a tornado lift the roof off our house. Good gosh. That's awful, Mark. I take it all back. It looks like there is some embossing down here, right? You guys can see the kind of the impression coming through. It's not really intense. Some of the other ones are much more like the whole back will be embossed. But we got a tuck postcard, so we're going to indicate that. Let me go back to my listing page. Here we go. So I'm going to put in Merry Christmas. Tuck or tux? Tuck. I know you don't put either. Tux postcard. Put it back postcard. To you. That's a waste. We're going to put snow. Nature. What's up, postcard guru? If there is embossing on the card, you should be able to feel it on the card. Oh yeah, without question, man. But I all my cards are already socked away, so I look at the scan. You can tell if they're embossed or not. But this one was a little more postcard tuck. You always add, yeah, just tuck, right? Not tux. Possessive, just tuck. Snow, nature, dog, house, holly on there just for fun. And then pull up another screen here. I don't know you guys can see everything. I have the whole screen shared purposely. Let's go to images. What I do occasionally is I'll drag and drop into the old Google Lens thing. See if we have anything comparable out there. Like you can see this one is listed for $32. 14. I don't think I see our card, but you could get a sense of some of the pricing out there. Let's see what makes this one $32 in somebody's view. Mark, no. Oh, buddy. $32 postcard. Now, granted, he's got a little more action going on here. You have like a whole family, more houses. That's a nice looking card. So good luck, Matt, to you at $32 for that one. Pretty aggressive. Mark Silk Village is just 25 minutes north of me. Really? Hey, Biff, how you doing? After doing my Etsy account, you had someone buy 4 ads over the weekend. Congratulations, Biff. That's fantastic news. You're living in Sauk Village, which is close to Mark. Keith says, is there an identifiable artist? Let's get out of this. Get out of this. Go back to this. A lot of multiple windows going, folks. Yeah, it's a little blurry. I guess that's an artist, right? Let's try to pull up the original scan again. I mean, God bless you if you could. It says 1912. I don't know who the artist is. If anybody can make that out, you're my hero. So that's a pretty vivid scan, but I can't make out the name there. But I know it does say 1912 for what it's worth. Yeah, winter scene. I think I put that in there. I guess it can't hurt to put 1912. At least the image is 1912, right? Let's see, was it posted? Yes. But there's no stamp, right? No. $9.99. Okay. Trying to navigate all these screens. Tuck database says, was it Mark or no, Postcard Guru? Let's navigate this. I'm assuming there's going to be a Christmas category. No. Christmas cards. No. Christmas proper. Oh, there's only 7,800 on the list. I have several that look like this. Be nice if you could drag. Yeah, absolutely, man. I have it saved. The thing is, for search, I wish you could drag and drop a photo in here. What should we put? House. Actually, I'm going to put, what does it say on the title? It says, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Oh, look at the old airplanes. Please, if anybody sees it as I scroll, put the tuck number in the search words. Thank you. I don't know if it was legible. I can't see because of my camera. Sorry, everybody. Does it say 542? Is that accurate? It's something like this, right? Christmas landscapes. That's a cool way to look. That's the description. It's really hard to read that. Oh, this is a set of 10, it says, where it's sold $3. There we go. Now, this has slightly different verbiage, but it's a very similar photo. Or, image, I should say. Gilt borders. Mother and child. I'm going to change to, excuse me, I went out of that. Mother and child. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hard to find comps on a lot of early 1900s. Yeah, that's fair, but that's a great call by Guru, looking up the database, making use of it. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, it said $3 in there, but at least it helps to identify. I guess that's sort of a gilt edge too, right? But we have it's circa 1912, Mother and Child. That's good for me. I'm putting it up for $9.99. We'll see what happens. And that's it. And again, if anybody has any questions about using or cares about 6-bit in any way, just let me know. I'd be happy to discuss it a little bit. But it's one of those things where if you just keep seeing it being used, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm pulling in pictures. I have it set up to pull right out of my folder that I've scanned. This is a really boring looking card. Best Christmas wishes. Definitely, you could see the embossed in the back. I'm sorry, again, the reason I'm looking to my side is because the camera's right on my face and it's blocking a portion of my computer screen. Series 52C. It says, best Christmas wishes. A poinsettia? Is that a wannabe poinsettia? Dawn Wright, what kind of flower we're looking at? So many words, and you get these jokers who just put postcards and sell them like crazy. Oh, like maybe like Mark, who literally writes postcard one, postcard. Yeah, I just try to fill it in. See the Lights likes Turbo Lister. Wish eBay would bring that back. Yeah, that's been a while since that's been available. I know, Mike. It's funny, right? Sometimes it's overkill. I agree, but you know, in the interest of having a listing show, I don't want to just put Christmas postcard. That's not really a poinsettia, is it? Red Daisy. You serious, Mark? I never know when Mark writes something if he's serious or not. Red Daisy. Yeah, it doesn't. It's red, but it's. I don't think it's a poinsettia. Go back. Definitely gonna be doing a lot of multitasking here, everybody, with the billions of screens we're gonna be flipping back and forth from. I like to dump it in here just in case. You never know. Could have a diamond in the rough. Antique Christmas poinsettia. Somebody has poinsettia. Doesn't mean they're right. Dawn Wright on Etsy. No, I'm only kidding. Every time Etsy opens up, I expect it to be a Dawn listing. Rare find, they say. So rare that I have one. Gold trim. James E. Pitts. 52C, same series. Where do we see James E. Pitts? Does anybody see that? Not on the front. Not in the best condition, as everybody could clearly see. Let's pull up the actual image here. Where's James E. Pitts? Is that up here somewhere? Series 52C. Let's go to a screen and look up poinsettia. I mean, I do think it's pushing and calling that a poinsettia on the card itself. It's kind of a hurting poinsettia. Do poinsettias have that green thing in the middle? I guess sort of, yeah. What the heck? Nobody's going to report us to the poinsettia police, right? Throw it in there. It's a word. Hoarded poinsettia. Weed, yeah, exactly. All right, yeah, that's my normal. Bam, 2 down. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Leave a thumbs up. If you have a second, I would greatly appreciate it. Maybe we'll get some cha-chings all around. God knows I could use them. Awful, brutally bad weekend. Brutally bad weekend here in Jiminy Flip It World on the reselling front. Terrible, god awful. What else can I say? There's another hurting poinsettia, I guess. Let's take a look at this one. He is wishing you. Oh, I'm going to put candle. That's kind of nice. It's like a snowflake. Wilting Red Daisy. What's up, Lori? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Happy middle of summer. We're going to celebrate with some Christmas postcard listing because that's what we do. Thought it was logical. Sometimes I put the title like what they write, like he is wishing you a Merry Christmas postcard. Divide it back. Handle a wilting poinsettia. Yeah, exactly, Karen. These are some hurting poinsettias, huh? My God. What's going on? The poinsettia from hell. Look at it. It's like drooping. I guess snowflakes is something we could certainly put in. And you know what? I don't know if that counts as embossing. It almost looks like it's on top of, like pushing out. That's strange. Here's what she got. Snowflakes. Keyboard is moved over and I can't type now. You ate so you could pay more attention. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Dawn. It's always appreciated. Something to do, right? All right. We'll keep that up as Vendu. I was going to show you guys Vendu, but forget it. We're going to list. What was I looking for? I'm looking for... Did I close my image window? No, here it is. Okay, let's drag this one in just for fun. Holiday candle. They put in poinsettia too, which I think is being generous. Refried jeans, postcards. They ended it. $2.40 with $1.50 shipping. Yeah, we'll keep this as my standard. Can close out the Etsy screen as well. Let's get back into 6-bit and let's list it. You just sat down with your plate. Enjoy, Lori. What are you eating tonight? What's for dinner in Arizona? Let's take a gander at the weather again. So this little yellow thing is my house. We're experiencing moderate rain. This nasty red thing, that's what was blowing through before. I think when I wrote everybody and said, uh-oh, batten down the hatches. So you can see the severe stuff is kind of ahead of me now. East, I'm right here. Yay, hello. So hopefully it'll be blowing past, but let's see if we still have this warning and stuff. Ongoing tornado watch. That's an ominous shot right there, huh? Rains until 11 p.m. for the following areas. Yep. Well, hopefully that's going to be a moot point shortly because it looks like it's going to be moving on out. It's heading your way. Absolutely, yeah. Batten down the hatches, Karen. It was pretty nasty. Really, really heavy rain. Completely pitch black. Crazy. But we didn't lose power. I'm very excited about that. Unfortunately, my neighborhood, you know, if you get a little bit of drizzle, the power seems to go out, even if it's temporary. I can't stand that. Homemade chili mac in Reno. Very cool. Cheddar dogs, pasta salad. Nice. Head your way. Tuck and roll. Yeah. I'm sure it applies to tornadic activity as well, Mark. All right. There's a couple cards listed already. Look at this. Well, not listed, but prepped to list. And this whole population is what we'd like to ultimately make it a little larger. What we'd like to get rid of potentially tonight. That would make it, if I get these up, it would be 74 listings today in postcards. I would take that. There's an embossed card. That looks like almost like an autumn kind of thing, doesn't it? May blessings fair and cloudless be cloudless. Happy Christmas with autumn leaves. That's interesting. An interesting combo, isn't it? Ain't it? Nice looking card there. Books, brown leaves. Interesting. Happy Xmas. Tuck and roll. Still thinking about it. Panama red, Mark. Yeah, it does. I don't care about the interface. Who cares about the bells and whistles as long as it works? The thing is like rock solid. It never goes down. It never has issues. In fact, this morning I went to launch it and it had a new version. They put in fixes and stuff, so I uploaded the new version. You can tweak the interface a little bit. It looks slightly different, but I don't care. I like it. This is a unique looking card in my view, only because it has more of a fall sort of vibe to it. A happy Christmas. I'm going to put autumn leaves, as stupid as that sounds. Happy Christmas. I guess that's supposed to be like a Christmas ball, an ornament. What do you think that is? Or is that just kind of a splotch of, I don't know what's going on here. That's a weird looking card. What do you guys think? for a Christmas card. It looks more of a Thanksgiving, coloring and stuff. Books. I guess I'll put books. I thought at first that was like a Christmas ball, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's a wax seal. Is that what that is, Dawn? Groovy. All right, well, let's get embossed in there. I like wax seal for the win. All right, and let's drop this into the Google. Okay. Oh, geez. Sorry about that. All right, what do we got? What do we got? I'm always interested in seeing how people word things. They're so bold as to put in a specific. Oh, they have tuck in there, huh? Tuck 46. What the tuck? Is that a tuck card? You know what? We already have that thing pulled up, don't we? I think I left it up. The tuck thing, 46. Are our mooses that much bigger than America mooses? Yeah, the tuck seal on the back. I didn't see it. Did you guys see it? Does anybody see it? There's the back. I mean, the other ones I've seen, it says tucks. Yeah, exactly, Dawn. They might think it has an actual wax seal. It's a good point. But I don't care. There's the back. You have pigs? Pull up this. What was the other one? Books. I want to put in there as a keyword. Save that. Bam. So just like that, we have 4. Here comes the 5th one already. Another boring looking card. To me, no offense to anybody who likes this stuff. I don't see a lot of ooh and ah when it comes to the holiday postcards. The greeting card style stuff. Personally, it's just me. Doesn't do much. Merry Christmas. With more wilting poinsettias. Using the same word twice, but that's what it says, so we will do the same. Snow. Is that wrong? Oh, there's an I. It's a Tia. Hey, Jody, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I love postcards too. It's been a while since we've dabbled in some postcard listings, so I figured, what the hey, let's do it. I want to get them up. I have to get them up. Let's do it together, right? Wilting again. Maybe because they're in the snow, they're wilting. And I can't tell if that's a church in the background. Does that look like stained glass, sort of? What do you guys think? Not quite sure what's going on. Totally a poinsettia, yeah. Just a hurting poinsettia. They're all like wilted. Love postcards. So great to have you, Jody. Biff says totally a poinsettia. Yeah, absolutely, man. Little to argue with there. 1912 posted. All right. Drop it in just for fun. $10, $10. Again, really just for me, I'm looking at the way, yes, they put points letter. How about the word flowers? That's pretty cool. Eternal Loot, I've seen that name. Do you guys put the word antique in there often? I don't. Or vintage. Yeah, we all know they're poinsettias. We do. We do. I just wasn't sure how to spell poinsettia, Mike Kretzer. We're going to put embossed. Going up for my usual. Bam. Rocking and rolling. Colorado and a few others, but not Illinois. Looks awfully similar to the one we just posted. A lot of poinsettias, a lot of holly, a lot of houses, a lot of snow. You know, the occasional mother and child or kids or sleds. So not much to write home about, quite frankly. But to people that like this stuff, which is obviously who I'm trying to appeal to, I want to make sure I have them out listed. A Merry Christmas. House, snow. Makes it easy to list to me. You know, having such kind of bean, you know, boring. No specifics. Anybody feel cooler now? Yeah. Snow. What did I say? Holly. I'll crank some Christmas tunes in the background to get us in the spirit, but knowing YouTube, they'll wind up copywriting a video or something. Can't have that. Anything else? Anybody say anything else of the slightest entrance? Fence? I mean, kind of grasping at straws here, aren't we? Nothing tremendous on the back. I'm just going to move on. Bam. It's a layup. You met with all the snow. Yeah, I got it. Won't be long now, even though we don't get snow anymore, unfortunately. Well, there's a little more elaborate stuff going on in this one. Let's see. Got a, that's pretty. Star with a house and just kind of like a pine cone, pine tree. Christmas greetings. Look into this one a little more. I'm just going to put the basic stuff, which is greetings. Back. Lost for sure. Have you guys that do list and sell postcards, have you been doing pretty well in recent weeks? Are you seeing any sort of summer, you know, decline, all that kind of stuff, the summer slowdown? Or is it kind of business as usual for most of you? Admittedly, I haven't been listing that many postcards recently, like I was trying to do originally. I was very aggressive about it. I kind of pulled back a little bit because I wanted to get some other things up. And I know I have plenty to fall back on. I can come back and list postcards like I'm doing tonight, like I did today. Guru is saying postcard sales have been steady. Very cool, man. Very cool. Gold star. Snow. Covered. House. And we'll put pine tree, I guess, right? That's an attractive looking card if you look. Oh, look at that. Right to the 80. I kind of like the look of that thing. Mike, you don't want it. Was just asking if it's pine bough. Ooh. Lori with the good word. Am I going to be able to fit that? No. I could go home and save a character there. Pine. How about the evergreen bough? Sales are consistent by month end. Some days good, some days bad. Yeah, kind of selling here and there for Jody as well, huh? Okay. I just think it's an attractive looking card in the world of otherwise boring stuff for me, meaning greeting card style postcards. Let's get the Man, this isn't easy juggling all these screens. It really isn't while broadcasting. Images. But I'd say I'm doing one hell of a job. What do you think, folks? How about a thumbs up for the great job and the modesty. $4. Good wishes for Christmas. We don't have that same message. Christmas star, Christmas star. They're all kind of variations of this. Like this one is a decorated bow. Ours is not decorated. Yeah, so nothing great. Use my usual. Bam. Mom takes issue with bow and says it's a sprig. Well, Canadian, you know. Karen with the thumbs up. Mike, your sales have been up. You don't have a whole crap ton of postcards posted. You need a box or two. I know just a place to go, Mike, if you're interested. Have you checked out Popeye's postcards auctions on whatnot? You want to get boxes of postcards, that's where you go. Unless, of course, you have a place that you can source locally. But it's all thumbs. Thumbs up. Scanning postcards tonight. Cool, vintage members. How you doing? Yeah, it's a postcard kind of night, isn't it? I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm glad that we're all in the same boat here. All right. They're dropping like flies, though. That's what I want to see. I mean, I got a lot of them to get up, so I like to see these folders disappear. Hey, Merry Christmas. We definitely have embossing. We got some little jizz up there. Don't know what that is. It's either ripped or has like glue on it. Hope it's not ripped. But, you know, these things happen. And as long as you're transparent about it, I haven't had any problems yet. Don't anticipate any. You could see what you're getting, right? Merry Christmas. Mark is working on some yourself. Very cool, man. More the merrier. Yeah, I go see that. Never sell for what you have to spend. No, I understand that. And that's the nature of the marketplace, right? It's a lot of demand for his stuff, and with good reason. John is great people. A postcard maven. And I can tell you from experience, and I'm sure a lot of people in this room anyway have purchased from John on whatnot, and you know, always integrity first, great cards, made a lot of money off of his stuff. That's for sure. So definitely check him out. I know he does Tuesdays every Tuesday, so he should be on tomorrow. I'm going to put embossed. Guru, do you have any artist sign or better known publisher postcards or just the generic readings? What I'm doing right now, Guru, is this generic stuff. I have a couple of hundred of them, probably a couple of thousand of them that I scanned, and I just want to get rid of them. If you watch some previous shows, I was doing tons of World's Fair cards, which have been selling really well for me. I picked up back in March 40,000 cards, a nice big stash of cards, 40,000. It was kind of a mix of everything, a lot of RPPCs, you know, everything under the sun, good variety. Part of it was this Christmas card stuff or generic, as you say, because I agree they are very generic, greeting card kind of stuff. And rather than just let them sit till the end, which was my temptation, I'm like, let me just try to get rid of these so I have more stuff to look forward to down the line. It's just volume. I'll take $5-6 all day on these nonsense cards that cost me, you know, 20 cents each or whatever. So it's not a lot of excitement as far as the cards tonight, as far as, you know, what we're presenting. It's just generic Christmas cards because they got to get up. I bought them. They got to get up. That's my philosophy. So we have more holly. We have yet another snow-covered home. Do you see any trends, folks? A little bit of everything, Guru, like I just said. Whole bunch. Snow-covered house. Yeah. Series 5, 4, 5. See, sometimes I write as silly as that sounds. Sometimes I'll write that. Like if you see how it says series 5, 4, 5 or whatever. Sometimes I'll throw that in the title. Sometimes I don't. Like right now, I could care less. I just want to get them up. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 or 8 ready to roll. Got 50 in this folder. I'd love to get to them tonight, whether it's on the show or off. I just want to get rid of them. You know, all these generic, as Guru says, I agree. I can't stand that stuff. It turned me off initially. I'm like, you know, worse than, at least it's Christmas. The worst is like the birthday ones, you know, happy birthday greetings to you, things like that. It's like Yawn City for me personally. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. That guilt. I now defer to Dawn's mom for all descriptors, because I could see she's having issues with some of the terminology we're using here. It might not translate to Canadian. But look at this, folks. What do you know? Another snow-covered, I guess that's a church. Can't really tell. Gold. Should I put gilt? Snow-covered. She's scarily close to Santa's village. Yeah, let's not even waste our time. These are boring, but they all count, right? What we see as boring, somebody might be dying to get that card for some silly reason, so they can't buy it if they're not listed, right? At least we have a different color scheme here, just to send you our best wishes. Yeah, that's as boring as it gets. I'm gonna put Christmas greeting. A missile silo? Silo? What? A missile silo? You mean the previous one, I guess, huh? So, other than World's Fair and greetings, what else was in the mix? Transportation hotels. Yep, all the above, man. It wasn't like a specific group. It was everything under the sun. It was somebody's collection. So it was a little over 40,000. I finally counted them all. I'll have a video coming out eventually about the whole thing, so look out for that. I'll give you more of a breakdown. But the World's Fair was a decent portion, and I listed a bunch of those already. They've been selling like hotcakes. 39 and 64 New York World's Fair specifically. Not even gonna look this one up. Just get it up. Dawn opening a case with elves. Mark providing the comedy in the chat. I appreciate that. I recognize the back. This is a Worcester. If you look at the back, Whitney made Worcester, Mass. As soon as whenever I see those two boughs/twigs of leaves, I know it's a Worcester made. Whitney made Worcester, Massachusetts. A town that's used to be a joke to me, and now it's like the stuff of nightmares because I spent 6 hours trying to drive through it. Now we have cardinals. At least we have some interesting stuff. You got cardinals. You got the whatchamacallit, holly. We could say moonlight. We could say snow. We could say evergreens. At least there's got something to work with on this one. Sincere good wishes. Cardinals. Birds. Moonlight. Evergreen. So, everybody loves this comedy. How do you not? It's also embossed. Whitney made. I'll just throw that in for fun. If I could fit it. No, because I want to get embossed in there. Hold on. I know cardinals and birds are redundant, but let's see. He made. Is it okay if Mrs. Flippin babysits tomorrow? I'd say it is. Okay. I do know what a cardinal looks like. We know what a real cardinal looks like. If that's not a cardinal, then Mark's not from Chicago. That's all I got to say. That's as cardinal as you can get. You look up cardinal in the Encyclopedia Britannica, and that's the picture, Dawn. Don't be a Weisenheimer. I like that one, though. At least, like I said, it has some. You could even put like starlight or something if you wanted. Do you really? And yet St. Louis is the home of the Cardinals. What's up with that? You know what? If it's a red woodpecker, I give up. Dead birds. Long dead, right? I'm going to go up a little bit. I like that's just a nice attractive card. We'll go up a buck on that. Next. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in tonight. To see everybody, and it's great to know that you're all kind of in a postcard mood, and some of you even listing postcards or scanning postcards. Family wish, we got a wreath. This does not look to be embossed at all. Does anybody see any kind of... Oh, there's another bird. What kind of bird is that, Dawn? Is that a parrot with that tail? Yes, wizen. All available Heimers need to be wizened. Yeah, Dawn, here's another shot to be a star. What do you got here? Parrot? You can't tell? Let me blow that up for you. There you go, Dawn. Parrot, cockatoo. What do we got? All you, Dawn. That's funny, Mark. Very funny. Come on. It's not a parrot with that long tail? A hawk? Come on. No, it's a parrot or something. Look at that beak. Keith says it's an extinct species from 1923. I don't see any other indication other than made in the USA. It doesn't have like a marker. Does that K mean anything to anybody? It's a 90-year-old parrot. Macaw, macaw. Boring. We got olives in this thing. There's more stuff to discuss. Eyeballs, olives. What's going on in the wreath? What are those? Some sort of berries. A phoenix. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to put that in because it's not on the front. I'm not going to put macaw on back. Eyeballs. Yeah, that's what I said, Mark. Red bows. Blue olives. Berries, says Karen. What kind of berries are blue? Blueberry. No, is that mistletoe? I mean, take this all with a grain of salt. That's pretty enlarged, right? Juniper, says Lori. Really? Jennifer. Juniper. Could be juniper. I'll throw it in. How often do you get to write the word juniper in your listing? You know what I mean? Just for the fun. Thank you, ladies. Red, O, O's. What's all this nonsense down? Cheer, mirth. Music, mirth, and merry cheer pervade your Christmas atmosphere and gathered around the family tree. May your household happy be. I think so, too. I'm going with juniper. It's a unique keyword that somebody might, be searching for specifically. And they might come back and blast me, too. That's not juniper, you fool. That's all right. All right, we got a little sleigh ride scene here, at least. We got the horsies in here, so we got a little more to work with. Thank God for small miracles. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's the Elmer Fudd version. No juniper going in here. This is your standard holly berries. Is that what they're called? I'm not sure. Was that the girl? It's the actress. Christmas greetings to Etta. Something. Aunt. Don't know who Aunt's. But we definitely have embossed. We have Christmas series number 53 by J.J. Marks, 1912. Is J.J. Marks a maker of any sort of renown? Do you might know? All right, I'm going to put Christmas greetings. Oh, just heard some thunder. You probably didn't hear it, but I did. Yeah, if two people said juniper, I mean, got to go with the masses, right? J.J. Marks, May Mighty Ninth. Is that something worth looking up? Oh no, the dreaded hip postcard. Santa Claus. Can't hurt to throw the name in, I guess. You hate even warming up the car. It's 1912. Horse-drawn sleigh. Is that what we should put? I think so. Selig sleigh. I know, right? The things we take for granted. It's an evergreen bough down there, right? And a little holly going up to you. A little holly. Evergreen bough. Let's see what Google Images has to say about this one. If anything, somehow I doubt it, but we'll see. Need a little Christmas now. Yeah, nothing extraordinary, so. I have to go and do some chores. You have it rough here. Thanks, Martina. You're welcome, Mark. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate your time as always. Good luck out there. Keep selling those postcards. Go up to $8 on this for the horse-drawn carriage, just because it's cool. Oh, absolutely. That would have been one of her functions. Here's a boring one. I'm just trying to get these done sort of out of necessity. Again, my philosophy is I bought them. I didn't buy them for myself. I bought them to sell them. So let's get rid of them. Go through the drudgery of listing them. Christmas. I'm going to put embossed, even though I don't know if it is yet, but let's see. Probably is. Absolutely. What do you know? Snow-covered house again and a bough of holly. Exciting stuff. Embossed divided back. Snow. Actually, I like the word. I think Mark might have even brought it up earlier. Winter scene is actually very popular. Winter scene, snow-covered house, holly. Next. No reason to put too much thought into some of these. I just want them up. If something jumps off the page, hopefully between all of us we'll identify a gem. Something tells me I'm not going to find many, but I don't care. It's a volume game. It's a volume game. A merry day to you. And you too, fine sir. It's a snow-covered house. Wish you a Merry Christmas with an E. Old-fashioned though it be. But you know I meant sincerely because it comes from me. There's a mark of some kind up there. Does anybody know what this means? Does that mean anything? Frozen window or something. Yeah, frozen windows are cool. Try to zoom in a little on the picture. Yeah, it looks like it's a frozen. Got a poinsettia. Icicles. That's a good one. Icicle, snow, holly. I keep putting a T in there. That's what I'm doing wrong. Come on, come on. Poinsettia, not point. Note to self. Oh, I know they're all cheap, man. But I have a offer on all of them, so make me an offer. Not you, somebody else. We'll flip this guy around. A snow-covered house with holly. A Merry Christmas. A very age-toned postcard, Series B, number 19. It's not embossed. I got a call from Holly about a bird with long belly berries. Thanks for coming in, Karen, and batting down the houses. The hatches. Has the storm hit you yet? Go to our AccuWeather forecast. Hold on. Slow raining like a mother. Yeah, I think Karen should be. If it's not there yet, it's certainly on its way. This initial batch is what was really bad, like very, very loud thunder. So I'm thinking, Karen, yeah, just look at the map. Where are you in relation to this map? I want an exact address. No, I'm only just kidding. So we can all pay you a visit. Send you some holly. It is Barnegat. There you go, Barnegat Beach. It's knocking on your door. There's Karen. Brace, Karen. Seriously, stay safe. I don't know if you guys have tornado warning, but we did. So be careful. And thanks for stopping in. Let's see, what's Dawn Wright doing? Dawn's in the clear. Look at Canada. No problems. No rain. Ooh, a chilly 61 degrees, though. I wish it was 61 here. All right. And my Mary. Yeah, light the candles. Absolutely. Run out of things to say with some of these things. They're so basic. You know what? Let me just, for fun, show everybody how we, in case you haven't seen, how many do we have done so far? 16 cards we've listed already. Just show you really quickly how easy it is to get it out to eBay. So you take your population, right? You select it. I have an external item ID, which is just, that's the same thing as the SKU, but you have to populate it here for it to populate in the SKU on eBay. There's a macro that I built to do that. But other than that, it's so simple. You hit submit. This is all, just leave that alone, hit submit. It sends the pictures first, then it sends the listings. And now I have 16 more listings. So the 32 represents 32 photos front and back, meaning 16 cards. But that, I mean, we just went on, what, an hour ago? Let's say we've been listing for 50 minutes. You know, a lot of chat, a lot of fooling around in between, and we still got 16 listings that quickly. So safe to say you could easily get like 30 an hour pretty much, especially with stuff like this. Obviously, if you have more, you know, elaborate cards that require research, it would take a whole lot longer. But something as mundane as this stuff is, you could kind of really fly by. Rained on and off since last night, but seems to have stopped now. Would it be better if the rain went north to put out all the fires? Oh, we have more fires? God almighty. And this segment of the Jiminy Flip It program is brought to you by Mr. Peanut. Cheers. All right, so the photos are up, and now it submits the 16 listings to eBay. And then once they're all listed, they get taken off of this. Under construction is the way I put it. It's like it's their word for let me finish eating. Don't talk with your mouth full. All right, there we go. 16 listed. Clears it off of this. Excuse me. And now we can pop up and do some more. Did we do this one? No, we didn't do this one. Although it looks the same as just about every other one we've done. But we got some candles. I'm excited when we have new words to throw in. Candles. Ooh. Moonlight, too. Yuletide greetings. I like that. Snow. Get rid of cupboard. Gibson lines. How many postcards have you listed from your big buy? A couple of thousand, Guru. I have a lot more to go. Published by the Gibson Art Company, Cincinnati. Cincinnati? It says Cincinnati out there. You know, at least that's something different there. Yuletide. The word Yuletide alone. Interesting. With much love to dear Miss Colic, Grace, and Ned. Okay. All right. What's that one? Well, we have a human form anyway in this one. Let's see what it looks like. A little boy standing outside. Merry Christmas to all. Note the Grand Central Station, famously. Grand Central Palace Exposition. And this is Christmas Series 284. Powell, it looks like. Is that the artist sign? Would we agree that probably, yeah, Powell? Lyman Powell, let's say. They wrote Lyman Powell. I don't think ours says Lyman. But the P is sort of the same. What the heck? I'm just going to throw it in the description. Yes. Merry Christmas to all. It's the only power to come up with Christmas postcards. Anyway, yeah, exactly. That's what I put in there. So I put him evergreens. That's funny, instead of evergreens. Throw it up a buck. All those Lyman Powell fans out there. Probably just go for a couple more minutes here, everybody. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it needs to be done. And since I have my really busy concert schedule begins in earnest on Saturday again, I have tonight free and I have Friday free, so I should be on Friday. And then it's going to be very hit or miss next couple of weeks with the live shows. So I want to make sure I got them in. Wish for Christmas, vision brighter world, remain in clothed and light. How's that working out? Christmas wishes. This does not look to be embossed. It's actually it's a pretty image. It's a little bit different. I mean, it's snow covered, but these looks like it still has leaves out there. Bam. You see, if I skip, which I'm tempted to do, try to find something that looks a little interesting, I'm going to forget where I left off. There's another one with that star like the last one we did. They're all very, let's get the little girl pushing the stroller. See if we can get a little, there you go. With a toy elephant. I mean, come on, this is unique. Without question. So let's pull up Google. Oh, flights. Where do we want to go, folks? I just hit home. There we go. Images. See if this one has a little touch of luck here. It's somewhat different. It's not as generic as the other ones. I like it. Whitney Christmas. Whitney, that means it's going to be Worcester, $12.95. All right, yeah, we'll price this one up a little bit. Cool, cool, cool. Put like a 12 on that. There they are. Whitney made. Worcester, Mass. You're in the same. You have to do them in order. I don't really have to, but it just makes it easier. But again, in the interest of doing a show here, let's try to make it Hello, Merry Christmas. I mean, it's really adorable, actually. Little girl, stroller, dolls. How do you not put the elephant in the room? Elephant, a toy elephant, let's put. We'll do dig elephants, that's for sure. There's a lot of elephant collectors out there. In general. Fur trimmed hat. Would that be a little sprig of holly on her hat as well? How about the sort of, it's not a stroller, it's a pram. Mittens, how about mittens? No, the hat doesn't have fur, but the jacket's like a very Santa-ish jacket, right? Mittens. Nice looking one there. At least it has a little bit something. I don't know what's going on back here. We're going to have to take this card out. A piece of tape or something on the back. It's kind of weird. Nope, it definitely doesn't have fur. Submit. Look at that big ferocious storm I had up there. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Just wanted to come in for a little bit, get some postcard listed. So you figure we got about 20 on top of the 24 listed this morning. So 44, 45 cards. I'll probably still carry on and list a little bit, but I know it's sort of dry from a show perspective. So hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for coming in. I'll be back on Friday. We'll see what we're going to do. Probably just do a regular chat show at that point, since we did back-to-back listing shows. And it's been wonderful to have you all in. Thank you very much. Have a great week. Much success.